Righty-ho, as I am in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Pastilandshire, all that matters, God, I had a bookshop 26 years ago. I had somebody employed, yes, very limited budget, who was actually the professor of IT at Brecon College, the local tech college, and she spent about 6 weeks cataloguing books to sell online, which was my living. I did absolutely thousands of them. Each one takes about half an hour or an hour while you're getting used to it. And guess what? What did we do it in? We did it in Access, Microsoft Access, a database. And this woman, 50 years old, bloke took drugs. Anyway, from Fancy Pants from the southeast, wasn't backing it up. She was the professor, the teacher of IT, and she lost a whole 6 weeks work. Anyway, my backing up, all that matters. So, end of era, that's it. 18 months nearly on the coastal strip of, just too many people who've got a bit of hard drugs in their background and all that kind of thing. No. Don't mind those who've gone completely and utterly abstinent, that's okay. Right, end of. No interest, zero. It there's something I left. It arrived in the Hay-on-Wye area 20 years ago. Yeah. You know, they don't tell you that in your stupid Woodstock of the Mind Festival guide or estate agents. No, it was the worst place in the region. And more importantly, you can't get anyone to do stuff with you in the land rurally. So give up everything I gave up a long time ago. I'm going to hide and just write about the last 20 years. Well, I got loads of bits of film as well that I like. Anyway, I'm sounding like a tosser. All that matters is backup. But vanning, the total zen of vanning. Yeah, for me, that's having a nap at lunchtime. But, and this is it, I'm finished now. I've got all that I want, just mainly about people walking and things like that. In my double backup, always. And you have to think before you do things. Like, I'm going to start the engine in a moment. I always disconnect the battery when I stop, because sometimes if I leave the door open, it drains the battery. But all wires in there. Now, I've been double backing up a load of film I had on my phone, my filming phone. Well, that's not my filming phone. This is my filming phone. That one's an old shitty thing. Right. But you have to think. Even if I have the phone, because these, even though they get kept so carefully, that one's now breaking down. That's the main one that gives a reasonable speed. I have a spare, but that gives a slower speed. If I have the phone, I mean, it actually took an hour to get my film and photographs off my phone. If I have it plugged in and start the engine, just the vibration will disconnect it. So you've got to think before you do things. Now, I know this. I'm doing a last little bit of backup of some audios. I know that isn't susceptible to vibratory disconnection. Oh, look what I found outside. I'm going to take that. So, blah, blah, blah. But vanning, or rather just living super duper, that's all you need. See, it's been doodad like that. Am I going on the motorway? Yes. So that gets put down properly if I go over about 40 miles an hour. Right, is it going to start? Hope so. Oh, no, I know where that is. Because it hasn't quite the other terminal. See, I usually have a routine of I don't put the bonnet down fully. Yeah, that one's getting a bit... See, it's wearing out. Okay, fair enough. It's not designed to be switched. That's why it's got my spacer in. I know. I've got to remember to put that down. Oh! God, I hope the battery isn't dead. That would be fuckerated. No, it can't be dead. Oh, you see, this doesn't normally... Well, in the summer it doesn't happen like this. Come on, grip it well. Yeah, it's always this one, doesn't... If it's doing that, I might need to shove in another spacer. No, that's gripped it better. Because they wear out. They're just... Everything's rubbish. Everything is rubbish. There we go. Good. Okay, fair enough. The battery clamp, the battery terminal, the one that's got the quick release, isn't designed to be... Oh, that's good timing. That's gone now. So we've used that. I've got to quickly... Let's take this in a moment. That's it. Double backing up. Now, and it always gives me pleasure to think, I've got everything double backed up, but I wish to make no more digital material ever about anything new unless I get paid. But I got so much from the past. It's not, I hate the word digital, it's just a case of diarising, chronicling. That's what I use my phone and voice recorder for. And also then broadcasting some thoughts, which I know are much more mature and grown up and real than people like Russell Tosser Brand.